Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Danielle if you're new, and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. In today's video, we are going to be starting the long-awaited Reselling 101 series. I know I've been talking about this series in the vlogs and on Instagram and hyping it up, and I'm finally excited to be releasing video number 1 in the Reselling 101 series. This series is going to take us back to the basics of reselling. We're going to talk about all things reselling. We're going to talk about how to get started. We're going to talk about photography. We're going to talk about sourcing. We're going to talk about listing. We're going to talk about everything. And each week, I'm going to release a new video that talks about a different topic or a different thing. So today, in the first video of the Reselling 101 series, we're going to be going over different reselling terms and what they mean. I decided to put this video first in the series because as we go along in the series, I'm going to be talking a lot about these different terms and things in the videos. And if you're not sure exactly what any of this means, you're probably going to be very confused. So to start off this Reselling 101 series, we're going to be going over different terms. I have a giant list in front of me on my laptop. I made this list. And I am sure I'm going to forget a couple terms. So if I forget something, let me know down in the comments so other people can see it as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into different reseller terms. So first is COG, or you can also hear it pronounced COGS. This is going to be cost of goods. Now, cost of goods just means the price of the item that you're purchasing to sell. So if I bought a pair of jeans for $6, my cost of goods would be $6. Next is comps or sold comps. So this just means you're going to look up the item that you're going to sell, and you're going to look it up on the platform you're going to sell it on. So if you're going to sell it on Poshmark, you're going to look it up on Poshmark, and you're going to determine exactly how much it's sold for in the past. So when someone says they're going to look up comps or they're going to look up sold comps for an item, that just means they're going to see what it sold for in the past, and then that's how they're going to base their sale price. So next is gross profit or gross income. This is going to be your total earnings before subtracting cost of goods and expenses. So if you sell something on Poshmark for $25, the gross profit is going to be $25. And then after you subtract the cost of goods and expenses, you're going to get your net profit or net income. So that is going to be the total earnings after subtracting your expenses and cost of goods. So if you sold something for $25 on Poshmark, you're then going to subtract the $5 selling fee, and then let's say you paid $4 for the item, you're then going to be left with $16 as your net profit or net income. Next is ROI, and this just stands for return on investment. This just helps you to evaluate how profitable your sales are. Next is ASP or average sale price. This just refers to the price of that your items are selling at on average. And then we have sourcing, and this is just the act of going out to get stuff for your business. This can mean garage sales, this can mean estate sales, this can mean thrifting. Any act of going out to get stuff to resell for your business is called sourcing. The next is death pile, or some people call it the money pile. This is typically just a pile of inventory you have it sitting around that has not been listed and not been photographed, just kind of hanging out, not doing much. Some people call it the money pile because it's just money sitting in a pile, because you could be making money off of it if you list it. And then we have cross-posting or cross-listing. This just means you're taking a listing from one platform to another platform. So say I listed something on Poshmark, and then I go and I put it onto Mercari or eBay afterwards. You just cross-listed it from that platform to another platform just in order to get some more eyes on that. We will go over cross-listing a little more later on in the series. And then we have bread and butter. This is typically referred to as things that sell on a regular basis just for mid-grade prices. So for me, as an example, American Eagle just distressed high-rise skinny jeans. That is a bread and butter item for me because I can consistently sell them for $25 or $30 over and over and over again, and it's kind of just a mid-tier price. So that would be an example of a bread and butter. Next, we have a fast flip. This just refers to something that you bought and you sold it extremely fast. So if I bought something one day, I got it listed that same day and it sold the next day, that would be a very fast flip. Next is BIN, or buy it now. This just refers to an auction on eBay. Now, I'm not like an eBay expert. Most of this series is going to be talking about Mercari and Poshmark, but I am slowly venturing to eBay, so I'm kind of getting into the groove of things over there. But this just refers to an item on eBay that's on auction. You can also set a buy it now price. Even though people can be bidding on your item, you also have a price where if someone just wants to come and swoop it up and buy it, they can buy it using the buy it now price. So next up is BOLO. This just means be on the lookout. Now, this can refer to a brand or a trend that you should really be looking out for when you're at the thrift store. A BOLO can refer to a brand that either is selling really fast, it's selling really well, it has a really high resale value, or it can also refer to a trend that is also doing really well and selling really fast. And going along with BOLO, we have NOLO. This is going to be the opposite of a BOLO. Basically means do not pick it up. It is a very bad item to pick up. Now we have EUC. This just stands for excellent used condition. This is just a describing word that a lot of resellers can use in their title or in their description just to let the buyer know that this is a used item, but it's in excellent condition. And next, going along with EUC, we have NWT, NWOT, and NIB. This stands for new with tag, new without tag, and new in box. This just refers to a clothing item or a pair of shoes that is brand new. It has the tag, it is brand new without the tag, or the pair of shoes is brand new in the box. These are just a few more acronyms you can use in your title or description just to describe the item that you're selling. So the next two are eBay specific. The first one is INAD. It is an item not as described, and this is used on eBay when a buyer opens a case. They can open an INAD case, meaning they can open a case claiming that the item they received is not as described. These INAD cases can get misused, which is very unfortunate, but you need to be careful because if you get too many INAD cases, they can close down your eBay account. And the next eBay specific one is a UPI, which is an unpaid item case. This just refers to a case that you can open if you sell an item on eBay and the buyer never pays. And then we have a BO, which means best offer, and then we have OBO, which means or best offer. And this is just used to let people know that you're open to offers on that specific item. So if you write out your whole description and then you put OBO at the bottom, that just means you're willing to accept a better offer than what you've listed it at. And the last reseller term on my list is sell-through rate. This just refers to how much you're selling versus how much product you actually have. Alright guys, that was it for this first video in the Reselling 101 series. Hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little something from this video. I know some of you newer resellers, some of these terms are kind of going in one ear, not the other. You're not really sure what they mean yet, but if you keep watching this series, I promise you more of them are going to start to make sense and you're going to be using them yourself. If you're excited to keep watching this Reseller 101 series, let me know down below and like this video if you're enjoying. Don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to come back next week where we'll be talking all about getting started in a reselling business.